beautiful afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us. My name is Esosa Egaira. Women in Nigeria and in the diaspora have been urged to actively participate in the campaign against gender violence and discrimination in order to ensure a happier, more fulfilled life. The call was made by an Italy-based women's rights activist, Mrs. Stella Spedali, during an online interview with the news crew of Providence Television International. Mrs. Spedali decried the practice of female genital mutilation still being carried out in some communities in Nigeria, stressing that it is a violation of women's rights and gender-related issues to maintain control over the body and sexuality of women. She called on women to be bold enough to report any dehumanizing acts against them, noting that the era of silence can no longer be condoned, as it has led to the untimely and avoidable death of some unfortunate women. Mrs. Spedali also enjoined men to participate in the campaign against gender discrimination and violence, stressing that it is a collective effort to ensure the safety and well-being of women in the society. The People's Democratic Party, PDP Edo State, has condemned alleged attempts by the All Progressive Congress, APC, to obstruct justice and frustrate efforts of the PDP to regain its mandate during the September 21st governorship election in the state. In the press statement signed by the Edo State Commissioner for Communication and Orientation, Honorable Chris Nehihari, the PDP Edo State decried the recent attack on the office of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, in Edo State by thugs aimed at frustrating the PDP from accessing the beavers' machines and other materials to beef up its petition against the September 21st electoral exercise. The PDP also expressed shock and displeasure that PDP lawyers who went to the INEC office were prevented from accessing the INEC office despite presenting a court order to that effect. The party called on the police authorities to be on the alert as regards the present intimidation of the PDP and its followers, noting that it will not renege on its resolve to regain the mandate duly given to the PDP by the majority of the Edo people during the September 21st gubernatorial elections. A veteran broadcaster and media executive, Dr. Emmanuel Egaira, has lauded the federal government's instance of Hajj pilgrimage subsidy, stressing that Nigeria is a secular state and government has no moral justification in sponsoring the activities of a particular religious group. Dr. Egaira made the commendation during an exclusive interview session on Providence Television International. He stated that it is the responsibility of religious groups to provide pilgrimage opportunities for adherents who are less privileged financially to undertake the journey of faith. Dr. Egaira further stated that though a pilgrimage is a source value allied to one's religious beliefs, it should be embarked upon at the financial convenience of religious faithfuls.
State. It's not a religious state. That, I think, was lost on the previous administrations. And I'm surprised that it was picked up again by the Tinubu administration. What was irksome, as far as Nigerians are concerned, is the fact that quite a huge sum of money was provided by way of subsidy by the Tinubu administration. In fact, some say it was becoming scandalous, running to billions, because everybody knows that a pilgrimage is a personal enterprise. Government should have nothing to do with it. If you're interested in going on pilgrimage, save some money and go on a pilgrimage. It can be sponsored by the church.
The Federal Capital Territory Police Command has commended the trial of a policeman accused of harassing a woman in the Galadimawa area of Abuja. The woman alleged that the policeman slapped her and used pepper spray on her eyes during stop and search duties at Galadimawa roundabout. Reacting to the incident, the command spokeswoman, Josephine Ade, stated that the victim has identified the officer involved in the incident and disciplinary procedures, and the trial has commended. The federal government has called on Nigerians to seek formal approval before using the national anthem to avoid potential misuse or misinterpretation. In a statement issued today, the director of the National Orientation Agency, Larry Onilu, emphasized the importance of obtaining permission from the agency before the anthem or its lyrics are used. Mr. Onilu revealed that the sensitization campaigns will soon be held across the 36 states of the Federation to provide clarity on the agency's new policies and guidelines. That's the news on the hour. Thanks for being with us. Have a beautiful day.